Hello, this is your favorite bandit. Today I will be reviewing Alien Swarm. It is a free-to-play game off Steam only. It runs on the source made by Valve. It's a pretty fun game. I'll start out with the pros. The pros are 4-player online co-op in a free-to-play game. There's quite a few servers up. Not very many dedicated servers, but quite a few servers up. It's a pretty fun game, but well, it's free, that's a pro. It's a pretty fun game, but I could think of some games I would rather have than this one, but most of those aren't free to play, so as you can see, sometimes you have trouble connecting. This game, it's kind of cool. You don't really have to have too good of a graphics card or graphics rig to run it, but you do have to have some pretty beastly internet speeds to run it smoothly. I don't know. I played this at a friend's house once. He had his internet speed's about half mine. Mine runs about usually 1.8 gig. He had some horrible lag in pretty much every game I joined, and I joined about 4 games there. So I hope that's not coincidence, because that would be ridiculous. It is a free-to-play game, so you will get a lot of trolls. That comes with free-to-play games. Let's go to controls. Controls: WASD move, left click, melee, right click, melee, left click, shoot. You do have like a secondary power-ish type thing, like space is roll and shift is walk, but you can already run, so I don't know why you'd ever use walk. You do have like a secondary power-ish thing, like there's this one that shoots rockets, homing rockets at all the nearby aliens. It's actually a lot like Left 4 Dead, but not quite as quality, I would say. Let's see, what else? You can also get armor for your guy. You can for the power things, you can get a few things with powers. It's got a level up system. So like every level you level up, you get something. Like third level, I just leveled up to the 3rd level, first prestige 3rd level, and I got a shotgun. So that's just an example. Let's go with the cons. The cons are the gameplay. It's pretty repetitive. Some of the you cannot play this by yourself. You have to play it co-op. I don't like that. But the gameplay is pretty repetitive. Instances don't really variate, but the stuff you have to do usually variates a little bit. My personal favorite part about the game is when you actually get to play it, like when you actually get quite a few people going, and like maybe some friends in there too, and you're just like, you can beat pretty much you can beat this entire game. If you're going good, you can beat this entire game on the second easiest difficulty in about 3 hours. Probably less. That's me and my horrible self. I'm not that bad at this game. I like to take my time and explore and everything. There's not really much else to say about this game. It is pretty simplex for a game that Valve would make, but Valve, they always seem to make like one-sided games, and that's not a diss in any way, shape, or form. I actually like that. Games with too many sides, too complex, don't end up being fun. But it is a pretty good game. A complaint I do have is that some of the guns in it are overpowered, like horrendously. For example, you can be stuck in the middle of a huge horde, like screen completely covered with a flamethrower. You just spin around once, everyone's on fire suddenly. Same instance with a shotgun, you'd probably last about 10 seconds. So some of the guns are overpowered. It's not really that big of a deal because it's not a PvP game, so not a huge deal. But there's small puzzles in the game, and they don't variate much. Like there was one a little bit back, right at the beginning of the video, that you had to shoot something so it would blow up, and make a that one of those giant guys with the weird claws in the front that look like corpses from Gears of War come out and push something out of the way so you can get through. So somewhat puzzles, not really too big. There is also dang it, what was I going to say? 6 levels total. I think 6 or 7. I can't remember. So not a bunch of playtime, but enough to keep you interested for a substantial amount of time. And this game's got, even for not being an extremely good game, it has a surprising amount of replayability. Like the first time I played it, I really didn't like it, and then the game kind of started growing on me. It started getting better the more I played it. I don't know why, but when I first prestiged, I don't know what it's called in this game, but I'm just going to call it prestiged. I kept the flamethrower, so I've been using it ever since. So I don't know, like, if you prestige 27 times, if you'll get all of the weapons or what, but I don't know. There's 4 classes. There's Officer, Special Weapons, Medic, and Tech, as you can see here. Only 2 people can be one specific class. So you see how, like, Tech crashes blanked out there. You can't be him. There is, I think, a total of 27 weapons and various other things. For example, a turret, ammo you can put down, health packs you can put down that heal people in a certain radius, and let's see, there's some other stuff too. Oh yeah, the power things. There's flares that help you auto-aim, armor, health packs that you can only heal yourself with those though. Various other things there too. Yeah, see, this is where I just figured out I kept the flamethrower for my first prestige. There's also wall mines that you can lay down, that you can lay on the ground or on the wall. A welder, you can weld doors shut behind you so Swarm can't get through. So it's you can customize your guy for a free-to-play game. You can customize your guy to your liking. I personally like shotgun, flamethrower, or sniper. There's a gun that's like a long range, it's like sniper-like gun, and a flamethrower. I don't really use mines much. I usually use health pack or armor because I don't like because I like to have that just a tad bit extra health. Helps me get by. I'm not amazing at this game, as you'll see. I did get top this game, but I only got something like, I don't even remember, like I think 90 kills. I've seen people getting upwards of, like, on the harder levels where everything was maxed out, I've seen people getting upwards of like 500 kills, so I think we just didn't do very well. A small complaint. Sometimes in this game it is, you can get confused quite a bit. Like, you can get, this particular level, if this guy hadn't shown me where to go, I would have been completely lost the whole level. I probably would have been walking around for half an hour trying to figure out where the heck to go. But besides that, and well, like I think they tried to add some like Half-Life type puzzles where you had to figure out like where to go, but they didn't do a very good job of it. So every level has different objectives. For this one, you had to burn the swarm pods, eggs, I don't know what to call them, so you could move on. It kind of carries quite a bit from Alien. Those little green things jump on your head and kill you. Don't turn you into Alien. Like, I never understood why they did that. It's like a zombie thing, not an alien thing. But this is the end of this video. Your favorite bandit out. Comment, rate, and subscribe.